Hey Cam, welcome to the latest stop in your career. Very exciting.
Yes, thank you.
Also, happy anniversary. I understand yesterday was your anniversary also.
There was. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Awesome. So I wanted to ask you about another reunion with Todd McClellan. Obviously, you guys had a relationship in Edmonton. I understand goalies are kind of their own animal as far as the workload and that sort of thing. But are you excited to play under Todd again? And was that maybe a little bit of an attractive factor in your decision?
It definitely was. Playing for Todd in Edmonton, obviously I had some of my best years when I was there. So when we were there, he rode me pretty hard when we were there, and I played, like I said, the most amount of games I've ever played. Had some of my best years, and getting to reunite with him was definitely a huge bonus for me, and come to a team that's been building towards something here, and they want to win, and I'm at the point in my career where I want to win too. So this was a huge opportunity for me to come here and step in and hopefully challenge to play some games.
And I also wanted to ask you about a couple different mentorship relationships you had, kind of both ends of it. Early in your career, playing with Hank Lundqvist, and then later on, I know that you had kind of a formative role in Carter Hart's development. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on kind of being on both ends of the mentorship role, and also get an idea of maybe other figures that were important to you in your career as far as your own development and progress.
Yeah, obviously when you come up from college and you get to watch a guy like Lundqvist, you just kind of try to take it all in. You get to training camps. My first few there before I got sent down, I was just trying to again take it all in, learn what I could, and see what it takes to be, a world class goalie, day in and day out. And the biggest thing I learned from him was just the work ethic that he puts in practice, and it always carried over into the games. And I think I that was one of the biggest things that I took from him. And then, same thing with Benoit there, the goalie coach there. He obviously helped shape my career. I give him so much credit. I always say that if I didn't sign with the Rangers out of college, I don't know if I ever would have made it to the NHL. He helped rebuild me, honed what skill I already had, but also kind of took me back a little bit. I played a lot more like Jonathan Quick coming out of college than Henrik Lundqvist. So he kind of found that happy median. And, again, I can't give him enough credit, but I've also got a goalie coach here that I've worked with for 26 years now called Pat DePronio. And so he's, a mentor to me, like another father figure, and he just knows how to get the best out of me every summer. So a few summers ago, we bought a place back here to move back so I could work with him again. And again, I've been going to him since I was 10 years old, so it's been 26 years now. So those guys definitely have helped shape my career to where it is today. And now I'm getting to that point where I had those mentor um, capabilities. And so I just try to show up every day, be a good teammate, work my butt off, and just try to, provide a good example to the young guys like Carter and those guys that I train with a little bit in Edmonton as well. So, now I'm, like I said, getting to that point where mentoring is part of it. And, I don't take that too lightly. I think that if you can provide the right leadership and on and off the ice, that it can help build the culture.
Thanks so much. I did want to clarify one thing. When you say here, where are you right now? Where
Sorry, yeah, I'm in Southern Ontario. I grew up in
Okay,
Caledonia, but we live in Ancaster right now.
gotcha. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Austin Stanovich.
Hey Cam, thanks for being here today, and welcome to Los Angeles. Big theme last year was the goalie tandems in LA and their kind of relationship. Everyone highlighted that having a good relationship really helps switching off games. I know it's early days. Have you had a chance to maybe talk to Phoenix Copley, and how comfortable are you in the goalie tandem situation?
Very comfortable. I mean, that's kind of where it's been at for me for the past couple of years now. So, when Marc Andre came into Minnesota a couple of years ago, we had just an absolutely great relationship for the last few months there, and like our tandem worked really well down the stretch there. So, I'm not. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm actually I know that it's probably going to be a tandem situation here, and I haven't got a chance to talk to Phoenix yet, but hopefully I'll be able to get his number here soon. And obviously my anniversary yesterday, there was a lot of things going on here. So I just haven't really got a chance to go through all the messages on my phone and stuff like that yet. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Talked to Todd McClellan today. He said that Phoenix is a great guy, works hard. And so, that's all you can ask for in a goalie partner.
Awesome. And another thing the goalies talked about last year was how the Kings system kind of can help goalies that you don't see a lot of second chances, not a lot of high danger chances against. You talked about your relationship with Todd personally, but how comfortable are you within that system, and how much easier does that system make your life as a goalie?
Oh, so much easier. Like I said, they don't give up a ton of second chances. And, I try not to give up that many either, but I know that if I do, that those guys are going to be right there to help me out. We got two of the best two-way centers in the game. You bring in a guy like Pierre-Luc Dubois, and now you're pretty stacked down the middle, and then playing in Todd's system. Obviously, I'm very comfortable with that, playing in it for 4 years now. So it was definitely a huge selling point to come to a team like this that's on the cusp of winning, and to play in a system that I already know, play for a guy that I already know that I hugely respect in Todd. It just seemed everything fell into place.
Perfect. Thanks, Ken.
John. John Hoven, if you want to unmute and ask your question.
Sorry, it's been a while. Love these Zoom calls. Hey, couple questions for you. First of all, there was some conjecture and talk that you might be the Kings might have been interested in you, pre-trade deadline. How connected were you to those thoughts, and was that in the back of your mind heading into free agency opening up?
No, it actually wasn't. You never really know who's in on you at that point. I didn't actually know if I was going to be moved or if anyone was really interested. We didn't have any of those conversations. Pierre didn't really fill us in if that was the case. So I actually didn't even know that. So, but again, when this opportunity came up to sign here now, it just kind of seemed like a no-brainer. Like I said, this team is built to win right now. They are very goalie friendly with the system that they play, and I'm just going to try to step in, make it as seamless as possible, and try to give them some good outings.
Where's your health at? Also, a couple lower body injuries. Those are always something that goaltenders have a specific way of coming back from. So, how are you feeling, and what do you need to do over the summer to make sure you're ready to go come training camp?
I feel good. Definitely no lingering effects from anything that happened last year. For anyone that doesn't know me, I feel like I train extremely hard, especially for a guy my age. So I'm doing everything that I do every other summer. Just the older you get, the more you just try to add into your repertoire here, and just try to hit the ground running when training camp starts.
Zach Dooley.
Hey, Cam. First off, congrats on the deal and welcome to LA. I know you were teammates with Kevin Fiala in Minnesota. Just wondering if you had any other relationships beyond Kevin with guys you maybe encountered in the past that could maybe make it a little bit easier coming into a new team.
No, I think off the top of my head, the only guy that I played with for a while was Kev. So yeah, he was the first guy to reach out yesterday. Not surprisingly, he's a great guy. Obviously, a heck of a hockey player. So looking forward to reconnecting with him. But again, heard only good things about this group, so I'm looking forward to stepping in and just being part of that locker room.
And obviously, you've been to LA several times over the years as a visiting player, but pretty exciting, I'm sure, to be able to move out here and live here. And that may be a part of what factored into the deal was being in LA.
I don't think that the city itself played any kind of role in it. I just wanted the right situation for myself, my family. Obviously, the city, the climate is a huge bonus. I mean, we've been in some of the coldest climates throughout my career: Edmonton, Calgary, Minnesota, Ottawa. So this is definitely going to be a nice change of pace, and we'll leave the Canada Gooses at home this summer.
Appreciate that. Thanks, Cam.
Yep.
Dennis Bernstein.
Hey, Cam, welcome to LA. In April, Dorian said that you wanted a 2-year deal. They were comfortable with one, a little departure on the AAV. Is that accurate that there was an opportunity to go back to Ottawa, just couldn't find a path?
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, we
Okay.
were looking for a little bit more security, but obviously where the market was at the time, and obviously over the summer here, there's just so many goalies out there, so many young guys stepped up at the end of last season, so just it was kind of a weird market. So again, this just came up, and it seemed like the best opportunity possible, and we're extremely happy with how it ended up.
Okay, you mentioned Phoenix, you mentioned tandem, but in talking to Todd, is there an opportunity for you to hear if you play well that you could be the #1 goalie?
I hope so. I mean, I feel like this is the opportunity that if you come in and you play well, that you're just going to kind of get the net. And this team, I said, they're ready to win now. And if you're playing well, I can't see any reason why, Todd wouldn't stick with that guy. And that goes both ways. I mean, if he's playing well, then I would expect him to get the games as well. So that healthy competition is always good. It pushes everybody to be better. And that's what I thrive on, and I'm assuming that Phoenix does as well. So I think it's going to be a very healthy competition, and looking forward to it. And hopefully you can be able to take the majority here, but you just never know. And I'm going to do everything I can to get as many games as possible.
Thanks for the time, Cam. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I will go back to Andrew Knoll.
Yeah, hey, Cam. So just to kind of piggyback off some of the stuff about the move and your family getting situated, can you introduce us to yourself a little bit better? I know you and Kelly have twins, right? Are those, have you had more children since then, or you're a family of 4 still? I read that like in Ottawa, you guys had to buy because you couldn't rent type thing. I'm just curious, how you're approaching a 1-year deal here and what you guys are looking forward to away from the ice. I mean, obviously you talked about the climate, but just start settling into a new situation and like I said, a very different one.
Yeah. To answer the first part, yeah, it's just still the 4 of us, just the twins. We have a boy and a girl. They'll be 7 in October, Landon and Sloan. And I mean, I think for the most part, they're going to be excited that they can just, walk outside in shorts every day and head to school and stuff like that instead of putting on the snowsuit now. So they're obviously extremely excited about that. When you have young kids, you go to California, obviously Disney being close is going to be fun for them. So we're just looking to be able to be outside away from the rink, which is going to be so much nicer than the last few places that we've been. So we're definitely going to try to take advantage of that as much as we can, because we're very outdoorsy people, very active away from the rink. I'm not one to go home and just sit on the couch, play video games or anything like that. And my kids aren't like that either. So we would much rather be outside playing road hockey, be by the beach. So that's kind of what we're looking forward to the most, for sure.
Sounds great. I'll see you on the sand.
Perfect.
One more for John Hoven.
Hey, you've worn 33 throughout your career. Obviously, that's not available here. Saw that you wore 39 at one point. Any thoughts to where you might go number-wise?
I think we might jump back to the 39. I asked the kids when I got to Calgary what we should go with. We came up with 39, and then I said it the other day. I'm like, Daddy needs a new number again. What do you guys think? And automatically my son said 39 again. So I think that the kids usually have a good beat on this stuff, so I might just have to go with what they tell me again.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yep.